day. Well, I've done some in the past, but for the norm, no. I decided to come on, get my makeup on. It's Wednesday, church night. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And just see who pops on while I'm sitting here putting my makeup on, getting ready for church tonight. It has been a beautiful day here in Alabama, and I thank the Lord for it. I actually thought it was going to be warmer. I thought our high today was supposed to be in the 80s, but I misread the forecast. Our high was only 71. But it's beautiful out there. Has been beautiful all day, actually, the past couple of days. So, there's that. So I'm just going to go ahead and get my makeup lined up right here and see if I can keep up with comments while I put the makeup on and hopefully be ready here soon to head to church. So there's that. I'm just going to see who all comes on and carry on. Carry on. I wonder how everybody's been doing today. It's kind of lazy. We got some things done, but not as much as what I would probably like to have gotten done, but the house is pretty much straightened up. And it's okay. It's okay. Hey, humble. Sitting here about to get my makeup on because we have church. Bless poor old Elvis's heart. He had to have his daughter at the Birmingham airport this morning. They had to leave here at 3:30 because it takes about 45 minutes to get there. And I think her flight was at 5:30. I'm not sure. It might have been at 4:30. But regardless, they had to get to the airport. And then after he went to the airport and dropped her off, he had to go to work. And he didn't get home from work until about 1 o'clock. So his little honey is whooped. He laid down. He said, I'm just going to go. I'm going to go shower and I'm going to go lay down. And I said, we'll do it. So there's that. And when he laid down, I'm thinking, you know what? Is this a joke? I hope that's not a joke because I'm not one to joke about deaths. You won't ever find me joking about deaths. So I hope that's not a joke. I really do. And if it is, just leave it there. But anyways, so when he laid down, took a nap, I thought, you know what? The bed was saying, Becky, you know, you've been up a little while too. Sorry, Leprechaun. Sorry to hear that. Truly, I am.
I could show you where I lost some of my hearing.
Huh?
Where I lost some of my hearing when I went to see Hart at that place.
Okay.
You see how small that is? Uh-huh. Couldn't hear for 3 days afterwards.
Oh, okay. Well, mine passed. Well, I know how you feel, Leprechaun. My half brother passed away. Was it back in February? I don't know. It's been, yeah. So sorry to hear that. Hope you're all right. Dadgum, I got everything but my mirror. I can't use my phone as a mirror, y'all. Hold on, let me go get my mirror. I thought I had it. Be right back.
Come on, honey.
What you doing?
I'm going downstairs.
Oh.
Outside. Come on.
All right.
Come on.
Okay. Be right back. Be right back. Be right back. Okay, there we go. Now I can see what I'm doing. instead of using the mirror. But anyways, so yeah, I just came in here and let him sleep in our room. I came in here and lay down in the guest bedroom. And I think we both slept for about 2 hours or so. Oh, dadgum, I completely forgot. Dadgum, thank you, Humble. You did remind me of something. Golly, geez. They are having church tonight, okay? Well, this just gave me another something to talk about. All right. They are having church tonight, but because Sunday is Easter, and they said what they're going to be doing at church is working on stuff for Saturday for the kids, doing Easter baskets and whatnot. So we really won't be having a service tonight. Dadgummit. Which means I probably won't go. Because I don't do the Easter basket, Easter bunny thing. And I'm, oh well. Oh well. But there is, okay, so there is a little church right down the road from us that I have attended before. And I don't think this little church is into the Easter bunny thing. I'm going to go ahead and get my makeup on. I've already got the foundation on. I might go ahead and get started. Go down there. Theirs start at 6:30. It takes me maybe 7 minutes to get to it, opposed to 25 to the one that we attend regularly. And their service starts at 6:30, but I don't think they do a live thing. Oh, I do think they do, but I don't know what the name of it is. Dad blame. Oh well. Oh well. There's that. I'm trying to. Okay, somebody just dropped off. Humble, I don't know if you're the only one on here. Okay, now it just picked up to 7 people on here. So I don't know what's going on with the internet. My internet today has been just going wonky. And if their starts at what time is it? It's 5:19. Theirs starts at 6:30. So yeah, I got plenty enough time to be ready for that one. Okay. All right. Yeah, because more than likely we will be back on here doing a live with, Elvis, because I'm sure he's going to want to. Humble, stay with me for just a second. And I know you know what I'm talking about with some of our stuff going on here. I thought there was kind of like maybe a potential of us not doing a live tonight. That's one of the reasons I came on here to do this. But now I'm not sure. I mean, more than likely we will. So, yeah, Lord willing, we will probably see you later this evening. Go eat your meal and tell us what you had later. Hey there, Tiffany. How you doing? I had to look twice. I'm like, is that my daughter, Tiffany? No, I really didn't think it was because my daughter is still at work. She doesn't get off till 5:30. How you doing? And that's what I was just telling Humble. I think Humble has already jumped off here, but I was telling him I wasn't quite sure if we would be doing a live tonight, but I figured I'd come on and do a live while I'm putting my makeup on. Usually I'll do a makeup video for the ladies that like watching me put my makeup on. Listen, I don't know, don't care to know. Right there. And there may be some are those open?
No, ma'am.
Okay, there's some in there on the other side of the toaster oven as well. I think, or just take those. I don't care, Drew.
Okay,
But anyways, how you doing, Tiffany? And Tiffany, tell me again, where are you from? I want to say Georgia, but I'm not sure if that's right. Okay. And I really thought North Carolina. Gosh, North Carolina. One of these days, darling, I'm going to remember. If you're still on here by the time I get done putting this makeup on, remind me to put your little name on my map. Now, do I have everybody that is a subscriber on that? No. There's probably only about 50 pins up there, but I will try to put your name on the map to remind me that you're from North Carolina. Okay. Not promising, but, you know, maybe. Maybe I'll remember to do it. Got too many of those little squirrels going, you know? But I did a video early. I did a video about 8 o'clock this morning. And believe it or not, it's already loaded. It was only about 6 or 7 minutes long. Tiffany, if you are not busy, how about hopping off here? Because I'd like to know what you think about it. You got, like I said, it's only 6 minutes, 6 or 7 minutes, 8 tops. And I know I'm going to be here another 8 minutes putting the makeup on. Why don't you go and listen to what I said in that video and come back and let me know your thoughts. You don't have to. If you want to stay here for the duration and just tell me what and watch it later, that's okay too. It's up to you. Okay, there's that. Concealer. Okay. All right, folks. It's showing there's 3 people in the room. I don't know who is left. But if you're new here, you can drop your comment. Let me know where you're from. I'm in Alabama. And for the most part, it's me and my husband when we were doing these videos. You know, we usually go live somewhere between 8:30 and 9, almost every night, Central Time. But I wasn't exactly sure if we would be doing a live tonight for particular reasons. So I figured I'd go ahead and pop on here for just a minute while I was putting my makeup on. Okay? Well, still showing there's 3 people in here. Don't know if there's anybody in here, and the little number just hadn't changed yet. Oops. Oh, it's a lot. Hey there, Peaches. How you doing? Hey.
Drew.
I think Drew is outside, Sarah. Okay. Okay. Oh, I'm all right. I'm all right. I'm sitting here getting ready for church. I already had the foundation on until somebody made my mind click. Yes, people will be gathering at our normal place for church service tonight, but instead of having a service, they'll be doing, what do you call it? Doing Easter baskets and stuff for kids come this Saturday because we're going to have the Easter egg hunt. Well, yeah, you can, I'm going to try and finish up my makeup first. My daughter's asking me if I want a sandwich. But I don't do that Easter bunny thing. I didn't do it with my kids. And I'm not gonna, to me, that's not part of church. Easter bunny is not part of church. And I could go down a big old rabbit hole on that one. But I'll just spare you. I'll just spare you. Where are you from, Peaches? Arizona. All right. You think? For 59 years old, maybe. I don't know about that. I never, my lipstick is never the one color. I mix everything. Hey there, Ann, darling. How are you? I was kind of hoping, being that I'm doing this a little live, you might be on here. There's a reason, I wasn't totally 100% sure if we would be doing a live tonight. So I just figured I would just come on here now. And thank you, Peaches. Just do a live now while I was putting the makeup on. I know some of the ladies that don't like coming on my lives probably won't know that this is just a makeup live, and they may not even see it, but here we are. How are you doing today, Anne? And for anybody that wonders about Anne, I'll tell you a little bit about her. She's in England. She lives in England. And she needs our prayers because she had she went in for some kind of knee surgery a couple of months ago. And long story short, they ended up amputating both of her legs. She's in her early 80s, y'all. And right now, she can correct me if I'm wrong, but right now she's struggling because infection is trying to set up in her legs. So she needs our prayers. So, if you are a praying person, she sure would appreciate it. Chapstick. Okay. I just play with it, okay? That's all I really do. Don't really come to me for any advice on makeup because I'll be like the blind leading the blind. Thank you, Peaches. The hospital can't seem to find the problem of the infection. How about a good dose of penicillin? Did they forget about that? Don't get me started. Don't get me started. That's too simple. That's too simple. You might not be there near as long. They might not be able to collect, well, as Ron keeps saying, I forget how y'all's health care system is over there. But for here in the States, they put you off trying to drain your insurance company. Well, God knows about it. He definitely knows about it. Oh, really? Darling, did you see what Peaches just asked? I'm trying to hurry, y'all. Goodness gracious, I have been on here for 21 minutes. Usually, if I am not doing a video, and I've done it multiple times, I can have my makeup on in under 10 minutes. But it's not doing it right now. It's not happening right now because I'm multitasking. And it's okay. It's okay. Well, and darling, are you eating still? Are you eating well and keeping fluids in you? The hospitals don't do penicillin. Mm. I just remember it worked well when we were kids. If we had some kind of infection or whatever, you go to the doc and they give you a shot of penicillin, and your little problem, for the most part, would be over with. And Peaches, I do know there are people that are allergic to it and they can't take it, but I think y'all are in the minority on that. I mean, I'm no professional there. And drinking okay. Well, that's good to hear. Do they have well, I guess they wouldn't have IV in you if you're eating and drinking on your own normally. Which is also, I'm sure, a good thing, because I'm sure that would be uncomfortable. And I did message Marion over there in England the other day. I'm leaving Wi-Fi, so talk to you later. I hope they figured it out. Get you home healthy. I have this book that does natural remedies, and I would maybe go that route only because I would want to try all. Yeah. Okay. All right, Peaches. You have a good day, and thank you for all that. Okay. What was I saying? Oh, that I had texted with Marion a little bit the other day, but I have not talked to her on the phone. I guess, I don't know. It's been maybe the past week I have. But she is dealing with a lot right now, and the man that is her companion that lives with her, he is not in good shape. He is not in good shape. And Marion is somewhat beside herself with all that. Dementia. Still thinks, the man is in his early 80s as well, and he still thinks his parents are living. He doesn't know where he's at most of the time. And he's still at Marion's house. You know, he should be in a home somewhere because it's about to drive Marion nutso. But she's content with the situation. I don't know if I could be, you know, because he has to be watched around the clock, else if he gets out the door, he'll go wandering off. To me, that would just be nerve-wracking. Thank you there, Peaches. I appreciate that. I hope you have a wonderful evening. Yeah, it is. You know, thank the Lord, I have never had to deal with a loved one, so to speak, with that. But I have heard of stories. Yeah. Let's see if I can make this thing work. I really... I'm going to try to sharpen my eyeliner. It's pretty blunt on the end, and I feel like I'm poking my eye out every time I try to use the thing.
Your sandwich is ready.
Thank you.
I'll put it in the microwave.
Okay. I'm doing a live. Just sitting here. I wasn't quite sure if we would be doing a live tonight after church or not, so I figured I'd come on here and do one now while I was putting my makeup on. I forgot that they said that they would be doing those silly Easter baskets for church tonight. And we're probably not. I'm not going to go. I'm not going to go down there and do that. I may go down there to White Oak because it starts at 6:30. I don't care if what anybody else says. I like Andrew. And so I may go down there. I doubt Ron will. But I just feel like I'm missing something if I'm not at church when the doors are open. So, who knows? Maybe it's providential, and maybe where I plan to go will be something that God wants me to hear. What you doing? Yeah. I'm not far from being finished here. So, it makes me happy. Bless your heart, darling. I would give anything to be able to jump on a plane and come over there and see you. I really would. Oops, that's not doing too good. Probably going to end up with black specks in my eyes. It didn't really sharpen well. Golly jeez. Let's see if I got another one in here. There. I just don't have the patience for it right now. I'll just make do with what I got. Oh, no, this is not doing good. Do y'all see that? Can you see that? It's... I really need to... maybe that helped. I don't know. I really need to clean the little sharpener out really good. Okay, let's try it again. Got 5 people in here. And it doesn't really matter because, like I said, hopefully this will load up faster than the regular videos do. I know there's ladies out there that... And do you, by chance, follow also Rose. I do not know how she sustained what she went through. You know, excuse me, over a week ago, I had a little accident, we'll just call it an accident, and thought I had messed my foot up really bad, and it hurt. Hey there, yes, Lynn. Hey, come on in here, Lynn. Yes, this is live. It's not Memorex. I wasn't really sure, Lynn, if we would be doing a live tonight, so I decided to come on here and put my makeup on a live video. I think I scared Humble off. Humble came on for a minute, and then he said, well, okay, I'll see what you're doing. I'll see you later tonight. I'm like, okay, it's all good. I lost my train of thought. I look like David Bowie right now. Look at that. Looks like two different color eyes. Why not? I know. Look at that. Becky Bowie. We got to laugh, y'all. We've got to laugh. Lynn, I want you to, and if Anne just had a pencil and paper beside her, she could do this too. I have a way right now to pass to you, but you have to pay close attention. Okay? Let me know if you want it. Hey there, flower. Get you a piece of paper and a pencil or a pen. Hey, flower, how you doing? We still may do a live tonight. That's pending right now. So I just figured I would come on and do a live right now. And also, I'm going to try to be done here in the next couple of minutes. But also, and you know, because it's live, it will load like a regular video will. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that little code thing that I was talking about. I'm all right. But I'm going to start it and keep them in order. Keep them in order. Okay. Code 2. Then I'm going to say a few more things, and then I'll go code for the next number. Okay, you get it? This is not rocket science because I'm not a rocket scientist. But that first one is code 2. Gotta get the eyeliner going here. Okay. I'm gonna have to write it down or I'm not gonna get it straight. Hello there, Simba. Yeah, is that not pathetic? I'm gonna mess you up and then you're gonna be messaging somebody that's gonna wonder, who is this crazy person? Okay, so the first was code 2, okay? Code 0. Okay. So I've got it written down, so maybe I won't mess y'all up. The third code is 5. Okay, so we got those first out of the way. Got the paper and pen. Okay. All right. So, yeah. 205 marbles. All right, there you go. First 3 digits. 9:37 is not the time here. It's the next code. 9:37. We've got 4 remaining digits. Okay. And I spent $80.87 at the grocery store the other day. $80.87. Are y'all catching on? Hey there, Audrey. We're talking in parables here. So yeah, that was 205 marbles. And the time that we were doing something last night was 9:37. And I paid $80.87. Did you get it? Did you get it, Lynn? Well, darling, one thing. Okay, the first 3 digits. Okay, 205. You got that. I know you've got that. The other 3 digits is 937. 937. I know you got that. And the last 4, 8087. Surely to goodness you got it. Well, I have to be careful because I don't want my text messages going because some psycho got my code, And they will not, the tube here will not let you share, like in comments. They will pick up the numbers and they will delete the message. To church, I hope, Audrey. We are supposed to, the church that we attend on a regular basis is not having a service tonight. They will be working. Right. It's because Easter, they'll be getting Easter baskets ready for kids to do an Easter egg hunt this Saturday. I don't do the Easter bunny thing. I know kids have imaginations, and I know this and this and this, and they're babies, but I always had in my mind, if you're going, I don't know. I can go all over the place right now. Why teach your child about something that's not real? Santa Claus, the Easter Bunny. Why teach them something about something that's not real? I mean, yeah, you can make believe that there's an Easter Bunny. You can we're going to play make believe and you can do that. Don't involve that in a church. Just don't, because that's not part of church. And there is no perfect church out there. I will still continue to say that our preacher is one great person. He is a great preacher. He preaches straight from the word. And then there's some churches out there that don't partake in the Easter Bunny and Santa Claus and all that, but they're way off base. You cannot find a perfect church. There's no such thing. So you have to take the good with the not so good. I thought I was mean for telling my kids there was no Santa. No. And there's nothing wrong at all about giving Christmas gifts around Christmas and celebrating the birth of Christ. That's a day that we should be able to celebrate and share love. And one form of love is gifting one another. I have no problem with that. But if people would just do their research where all this fantasizing, make believe stuff came up from, they wouldn't be doing it. But, and I don't judge anybody if that's what they do. I was brought up believing in Santa Claus, believing in the Easter Bunny and all that. Did it hurt me? No, no. I was, and that's probably the way a lot of people look at it. It's not going to hurt. And for the most part, it won't. But again, to each their own. Okay? All right. Well, I'm going to have to figure out. It is going on. It's almost 6 o'clock, so I'm going to have to decide. Am I going to ride down to the little church below us and just go attend their church service tonight? Biggest word in the English language. You said it. Now, I did choices to make. Yes. Now, I did this, and I do know I'm train wrecked. I do know that some of y'all saw this, but because I'm live, I'm going to go ahead and share it here. Somebody told me last night in some of our talk, they said, and they were repeating to me what they had heard before. And I'm like, it was an aha moment. And I'm like, that makes so much sense. I wish I had known that earlier in my life. So it is worth sharing. And this is way off all topics that we've been talking about just for the short time here. But has anybody, if you ever question love, if you question someone that you're with, if you question their love, although they say, I love you, I love you, I love you, and all that goody and gushy stuff, but somehow, some way, their actions just don't back up their words. And if you, and you want to believe that they do, but you still got that big question mark in your mind. Go to 1 Corinthians chapter 13, and it talks of love. Well, the person that told me was talking to me last night. They said, what, she wasn't just talking to me, she was talking to somebody else as well. She said, somebody once told me, if you question love, go and put that person's name where it has love. And of course, the King James, it has charity, but we all know or should know that charity in 1 Corinthians 13 is love. So I'm just going to give you an example of this. Let's just say Pete. Pete is the guy's name. And it goes to 1 Corinthians 13. And I'm going to put the guy's name Pete for every place that it has love. I'm not going to read it all, just to give you an idea. All right. And though I bestow all my goods to feed the poor, and though I give my body to be burned, and have not love, it profiteth me nothing. Pete suffers long. Pete is kind. Pete does not envy. Pete does not vaunt himself up. Pete is not puffed up. Pete does not behave himself unseemly. Pete seeks not his own. Pete is not easily provoked. Pete thinks no evil. Pete rejoices not in iniquity, but he rejoices in the truth. So I'm like, golly, that makes so much sense. Why did I never think about that? Of course, Anne said she used to do that a lot. And that's how, that's one way of discernment, So there's that. Hey there, Jenny, I see you. Okay, I just popped on here to do my makeup. I wasn't really expecting very many to come on. But if you got that code, send out a thing gray on this gadget I'm using right here, and let me see if it comes through. Yes, love those aha moments. So I'm going to hop off here, go let Elvis know what's going on, because bless his heart, let me tell you again, he had to have his daughter at the airport this morning. He had to leave here at the house at 3:30 this morning to be at the Birmingham airport so she could catch her flight back to Florida. And after he dropped his daughter off, he proceeded to work. He didn't get home till 1 o'clock this afternoon. And then when he woke up from his long nap, you know, he was still kind of like in a fog, like, what day is this? I would have been too. Text first, Lynn, text first, because I do not answer if it's not my I won't. And he said, oh, this is Wednesday night. I need to go do this or that. So I'm going to go out there and tell him now. Don't think we're going to be going to Glenwood tonight. But I don't know. We're going to play it by ear. But listen, love y'all. I'm going to hop off here, and I'm waiting for that text, okay? Y'all take care, and you will continually be in our prayers. Great. Okay. All right. Julie, watch this. Look behind you, Julie. Look behind you. I'm sorry. I was kind of being ugly there. But anyways. All right. Oops. Knock the wall out. I'm off here, y'all. Take care, and hopefully hear from you soon. Becky, I'm just getting off here. Check back later around 8:30 our time. We may be on there, and we may be on there even sooner. Okay? Good talking to y'all. See ya. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Oops. I always do this wrong. There we go.